What is up, my fellow collectors? It's J-Dog Collects here with another video. I know I've been changing my name a lot, but I've just had trouble picking a good name, But then I was like, I first was J-Dog Comics, because I was just going to be collecting comics, but I was like, well, I also collect action figures and other stuff too, like football cards and stuff like that. So I was like, maybe I could do J-Dog Comics and Pop Culture, but that was a really long name, so I just decided to do J-Dog Collects because it's a lot easier to say and has a nice ring to it. And also because I just collect a whole bunch of different stuff, so I know you probably don't care, but I just wanted to make it clear or explain why I kept changing my name so many times. If I had any loyal watchers, probably not, but I welcome everybody to come and just see my collection and watch me as I build it up and let it grow more. Alright, let's get into it. Today I'm going to be showing off my Nightmare on Elm Street or Freddy Krueger action figures. And I want to get more. I only got a few right now. I want to get a bunch more, like from every movie. But a lot of them I just haven't found out. Usually I just pick these up when I find them out. I don't really order them online. It's like, I usually got to find them in the store for me to get them, or I don't get them. I like to just find them in the wild, as they say. I like finding them in the stores and then buying them there. But if I can't find any of the ones I'm looking for in the store, then I probably will resort to just ordering them like every now and then. But let's start off with this one because it's out of the box. Usually I like to keep my stuff in the box, but when I bought this one, I didn't really have a lot of space to set it up anywhere. And where I lived at my grandma's at the time, she wouldn't let me pin it up on the wall in the box, so I took it out so I could just display it like that. Now it just sits like in front of the Freddy Krueger toys with no box, but it's still a nice little display thing, kind of like, showing his goofy side. It's from I think it's from the Dream Warriors, when he's in the suit at the end and he cuts Kristen's mom's head off in the dream world. Well, I thought it was pretty cool. He's sticking his tongue out at you like he does because he's a creep. Alright, then I got the OG right here. Got the OG Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger from the first movie. It's probably one of my favorite ones. I know I only got a few, but I'm talking about my whole collection of figures. It's probably one of my most favorite ones. I mean, check that out. Super detail on that. Comes with the phone, comes with Tina's face, the skeleton face, and then this comes with the hand with the oozy fingers. Now let's see what we got on the back of the box. It says, Nancy is having grisly nightmares. Something monstrous wants to kill her. Meanwhile, her high school friends who are having the very same dream are being slaughtered in their sleep by the hideous fiend of their shared nightmare. When the police ignore their explanation, she must confront the killer in his shadowy realm. Oh! That was stupid. But yeah, it's obviously a classic horror movie. If anyone's trying to get into horror, I recommend checking this out as one of your first options. You can never go wrong with the first Nightmare on Elm Street. I love all of them, but after part 3 is when they start going downhill. But I do love to watch all of them just because Freddy Krueger is an awesome character. Check out that right there. Now let's actually look at the figure itself. I got a really good sculpted figure. I mean, check out the detail on that. And then the other face. He got his hat, of course. You can't have Freddy without the hat. Got his glove on. There's that oozy finger right there, the phone. Tina's face, and then the other skeleton face. Oh yeah. Awesome, awesome figure. Now let's get to this one. Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Freddy's Revenge. The man of your dreams is back. Oh, yes, he was. This one was a good movie, too. A lot of people didn't like it back then because he was trying to possess that guy, and it really wasn't his forte. That was established in the first movie, but over time, it's become one of the better received sequels. A lot more people have liked it a lot more through. I can't talk. A lot of people have liked it a lot more here recently, and actually been giving it the praise it deserves, because Freddy Krueger is amazing in this movie, and I like the story too. It's different. It's a unique story. I like it. Got the fire behind him, like when he was at the pool scene, saying they were all his children. It's a really dope picture right there. I mean, check that out. Just check out the detail on that one too. It's got two different heads. This one, I think that's the one with the brain. When he pulls his scalp back and laughs at him, says, you got the body, I got the brains. Look, and there's a Freddy with his hands, like the knives coming out of his hands. Just look at that face. I mean, that's a really cool sculpt right there. They do a really awesome job with these. I believe this is NECA right here, I believe. You got the two little weird dogs out here in the end of the movie. He actually got his gloved hand too. You can put his glove on him. And of course, like I said, you can't have Freddy Krueger without his old busted hat. Look at the back of the box. You got him in the school bus setting, like from the beginning of the movie. One of the best opening sequences of a Freddy movie, if I say so myself. And this one says, it's been 5 years since Freddy Krueger tormented those I think that says hapless. Let's try this again, shall we? It's been 5 years since Freddy Krueger tormented those hapless Elm Street I can't freaking read. Let's try this one more time. Third time's a charm. It's been 5 years since Freddy Krueger tormented those hapless Elm Street teens with his razor glove and maniacal sense of humor. But he's back for revenge, with his sights set on another innocent victim he can torture and possess. Finally. Took me a minute. See, look. There's the one with the brain leaking out. Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, it just don't get no better than these figures. And I've gotten smarter now about collecting figures. I used to, like, you know, when you're a kid, every time you get a toy, you want to open it and play with it. And then you end up messing it up. Well, that's what happened to a lot of my... I wish I had... If I would have known any better, I wish I was smart enough to have, like, kept them in the box. But when you're 5 to 6 or 7, even up to, all the way to age 10, when you're that young, you want to take them out and play with them. I never had anything like these, like horror movie toys. I didn't start getting these till I was older. But I don't, like I said, I don't open these because I'll just like sitting in there and collecting them. And just looking at them and then keeping them preserved where I don't accidentally mess them up. With the exception to that one. You know, they're just awesome action figures that you just like to admire and look at. And really enjoy the details that have been put into them and the work that's been put into them. And who knows, maybe one day these toys will be worth a lot. You never know. That's not what I do it for. I love collecting them because I just love horror in general. Or I also I'm going to start collecting more superhero figures, and I got some football figures I'll show off. Just all kinds of cool figures. Anything that really strikes my fancy or that I'm into. If they got a figure of it, I'm going to try to collect it. Alright, enough rambling. Sorry. This has been my Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Krueger action figure collection. And if you'd like to, just keep following along and see how I grow this collection or how I grow all my other collections and see what else I'm collecting. If you just like to, if you're curious and want to see what's going on, you know, see if anything strikes your fancy. I don't know. It's up to you. But, and also leave in the comments below if you have any of these figures or which figure is your favorite. What do you like to collect? And we'll start up a conversation about collections. Yeah. I look forward to reading your comments if anybody comments. Thank you very much for watching. It's been J-Dog Collects signing out.